Archers, attack! Keep firing! Let none escape! Another down! Do not relent!
Merry 2026. I'm Slidewhistle.
Hello, it's Immunization in the year 2026.
It's me, Aaron, Fire Mage Extraordinaire and Horrid Punching Bag. Just call me the Andy Cohen of DNR, in which means I'm going to get too drunk and they're going to desperately try to get me off the air, so I stop talking.
But then invite you back every year to do the same thing every year. I mean, that's basically what we are on the show, right?
Yes, the program would be nothing without me, and yet each and every year I become an embarrassment. Although, you know, this is referring to, I believe, NBC's coverage of New Year's Eve. And Andy's out there being a messy, flamboyant man. It's like, that's all we expect him to be. It's always when they get the CNN guys who are, like, pissed drunk. And it's like, sir, you're talking about, like, Gaza tomorrow at 7 a.m.? Like, I don't think you should have been on this program.
Yeah, like, maybe go to sleep. Go to sleep, Grandpa.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're funny together.
No, I don't even mean Anderson Cooper. I mean, there's like other people they get from CNN. Like, it's like, here's like Walter Cronkite, and he's like, I'm getting Cronkite tonight. It's like, I think we should have silly people on this thing. Maybe not the serious guys. We're even pushing it with Anderson Cooper.
I got Cronkited last night. I have a headache right now, so big old New Year's Day hangover going on over here.
Yeah, we're out here recording on the 1st, so I honestly forgot what day it was. So like when you messaged earlier about like when we were gonna record, like it took me a while to realize that that's what we were even referring to here.
And yet here we are performing for you. Also, yes, it very much does, because I had work today off and Friday and Saturday and Sunday, so I didn't do nothing except for play the World of Warcraft.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure everybody else kind of feels like they're in this weird time bubble too. So,
and speaking of weird time bubbles, did we know that there was like a Goodbye Legion quest line? It really got me in my feels. I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah, I said bye, and I was like, I'm not saying bye to all y'all. I just said bye to 2 of them. I said fuck the rest of them.
I was wondering what that was, because I haven't logged on to like Flaxseed, my first like Lemix character, in a while, but I don't know, I've been like starting new ones to do like to get a few more order hauls done, and I was really confused about what that quest line was. So I was like, what is happening here?
It leads me to think, though, if Eternatus is so sad about the end of Legion and everyone saying goodbye and being like, oh, hags, we're going to hang out a bunch over the summer, we'll see each other in college, does that mean that our time in Pandaria stunk? Like, there was no Goodbye Pandaria questline. Was everyone like, fuck, we're glad to be out of here. This place stinks.
Yeah, Eternus didn't even want to be there. No Hackus in the yearbook for the from Eternus and Mop Mix.
Did you have a favorite bye-bye, or were you just sobbing?
Oh, no. I, too, was like, I don't care about the vast majority of you guys. So, I mean, Eternus was very nice, and then it makes you talk to, like, the guy that ran the Forge, and I was like, okay. And then by the time that he was talking, it was like, oh, and you can also talk to Monotori, and I'm like, I'm just going to talk to Monotori and speed this thing up.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, and I mean, Eternus was like, we'll see each other eventually. Like, we really had a great summer. This will be one to remember. And it was more just, I was like, because I knew there was a nothing burger to Pandaria, I'm like, damn, I'm glad I came back for literally one more day just to do this. And I came back to get proof that what I said 2 weeks ago was a lie. So we're returning to everyone's favorite segment, Aaron's Apology Corner.
What did you say on this show that you need to apologize for this time?
Cue the sad chimes.
I believe 2 weeks ago I said it was my top toot that you can buy a hidden artifact appearance for everyone at the special island. I did it on my rogue. Well, I found out you can do it for rogues. It doesn't work for anyone else. So if I steered you wrong for 2 weeks, I'm so sorry. I logged in as a new monk today, and I was like, let's go! His name was 10 minutes, because he was only going to last 10 minutes. He didn't even last 1. He flew there. I went, it's not here. And then looked it up online, and I was like, oops.
Yeah, the Hunter and Paladin have one. But the rest of them don't. I was like, oh man. I was looking for him too, though. I was like, where is it? I thought they had him.
You know, like, while we're talking about these different Order Hall campaigns, I just want to say, I just started my monk one, and I think it pisses me off the most that, like, okay, first off, I'm like, this is y'all's Order Hall? This is, like, just the Panda starting zone? That's lame as shit. That's probably, like, the worst Order Hall that there is, right?
Not even just, like, like, aesthetics, but mechanically, too. It's like,
yeah, you can't fly.
No flying here, but it's going to be real big. I don't know if either of you made it to trying to get the Pandaria, the monk mount, but it's like, go visit Bo Lin on the other side of the island. How do I get over there? Good luck!
Get in the water and sail around it.
Exactly. Hope the turtle jettisons you over there.
I need to do my class mounts. I've just been doing the Order Hall campaign for the rep, and then at the end I'll come back and get them all to 80 to get the achievement. But it's moving pretty quickly. I've been just making mechanomes whenever I can, so I have 6 mechanomes so far. I got, like, I think I can make 4 more maybe.
Your line of Mobies, you mean, that you've been working on?
Yeah, I was about to say, line. Yes, the famous Mobies. Tell me, what have you learned in the pursuit of Mobies? Is there a certain class that you feel like works best for them? You were very, very happy about Moby 5.
Yeah, Moby 5 was probably is probably still the best Moby, even though she had to be a part of the worst Order Hall, which was the Monk Order Hall. I don't know, just some of them, sometimes it doesn't work. Clothies, I feel like, is definitely not. I don't like a Mechanome in Clothies, because, like, I mean, maybe it works because you can wear dresses to cover up their legs, I guess, but...
I just want to say that I love that, like, we're just, like, equating, like, Moby to Mechanome, like it's, like, a synonym.
It is.
I mean, you figure the Mobies 1 through, 7 at this point? That's probably a 5th, maybe I'd say a 4th of all Mechanomes.
I was going to say, it's a sizable chunk for sure. Like, there's, when I think about the famous Mechanomes, you think of, Gelbin, Moby 2, Moby 3.
Not Moby 4. Not Moby 4.
No,
she didn't quite hit. It was a real letdown. But Moby 5, when we got to 5, woo!
Yeah, sometimes, you have to have, like, a little bit of, like, a letdown to really appreciate the next one. And then like, the deep cut. Some people might remember Robo-Gnome.
Robo-Gnome's still out there.
Robo-Gnome! I was about to say, did Robo-Gnome get killed, or is he just lost in the list somewhere?
No, he's technically, I think he's still, like, in my warband. Like, he's, like, number 4, even though I haven't logged into him in forever. Also, I just love the sheer dedication for you to just, like, delete remix characters. It's so, like, it still blows my mind. I'm like, I don't have that thought at all.
The game is so mad at me, they won't let me delete one of them. Lil Pally Lady, I don't know what she has. I checked. She has nothing. She's barren. But anytime I try and delete her, the game will crash.
Are they restorable?
They are restorable. Because I restored old monk lady because I was like, let me check her to see if I can get that monk thing again. And then forgot that I had made her a Yum character, a real retail character. So I was like, back in the abyss for you. But yes, you can bring them back. Not that I ever want to.
Well, it might be worth it to restore them because there's still another piece of furniture or of decor you could get from them that you can't get while they're in Remix. If you transfer them to while Yum and you get 20 troops for their Order Hall, then you can get another unique piece of furniture that's related to the class halls.
Well, but they have the same amount as just like a new character, so I can just take like my normal hunter there.
Wait, what decor is tied behind the recruit 20?
So, well, you could take your normal hunter there, but then you're going to have to kill your current recruits first. So you're starting at a downswing because you can only recruit so many at a time, and you need 20. But the furniture, I think, is normally, I think what it is, it's specifically the order map that you use for missions.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like the big Demon Hunter table. Yeah. So I want that fucking table.
The mage map is very powerful. That is one of the better ones. That said, yes, around the time that we realized this was a thing, I did send some people out on missions. 3 days later, I came back, and all my guys were still alive. And I was like, I waited 3 days, and nothing happened. Everyone's still... I recruited like one person. Smish.
Yeah, it's so fucking slow. I wish we could just delete. If we could just delete them, that would be so nice.
I wish I could just kill them. I wish I could recruit a guy and then throw him out the window of the Purple Palace and be like, one more, please.
You know, hire these goons just to immediately fire them.
Throw them out in the streets, making splatters everywhere.
That would be terrible. Although they're all mages, so they can blink at the end, so they're just going, ah! How rude.
The guy at the top just casts slow fall, so he's just like waiting for you to toss him off the edge so he can slowly fall.
And then they miss Dalaran, so they keep slowly falling to the Broken Isles. Ah!
Fuck. Guys, my head hurts.
It sounds like it, baby. It sounds like you're speaking quieter. Tell me about your adventures, brother.
Okay, so wait, we often end up in situations where most people wouldn't end up, and sometimes we intentionally seek them out knowing that it may be a bad experience.
Like this one, we knew it was probably going to be a bad experience. There's this like bar that is technically still not open, but they were like having a fundraiser type event to like kickstart their official opening, and they sold like Eventbrite tickets, and we bought them, and then we showed up on New Year's Eve like 20 minutes after it was set to start because we didn't want to be like the first people there, right? And first off, the door like off the street to the to the front of the bar didn't have a handle. It just had this note that said like, hey, for deliveries call this number. So then we called that number.
I know you bought tickets. I would have gone home. I would have
$100 tickets. You would have gone home.
Oh, yep. No, you couldn't have. But yeah, I would have been like.
Yeah, so we stood out there for a second, but then also it was like fucking freezing. So then we called the number, and then the dude answered, and he's like, "Oh yeah, come down the alleyway, and then I'll let you into a side door." So we did that.
Yeah, and it's like it's so close to our house. So I was like, we gotta go to this. And we watched them like refurb this bar just to see what it's like. But last time we did one of these, I think the food was that the one. Were you there for that one, Aaron?
The infamous 2017 where we got unlimited food and unlimited drinks.
Yes.
But the food wasn't unlimited, and your unlimited
yes.
drink was 3 hours long. Yeah.
That's correct. So okay.
The highlight of the night was watching you angrily play Hearthstone.
So they this one was also advertised as unlimited food and unlimited drink, and we're like, okay, we've already experienced one of these before, so now we kind of know how it's gonna go. But so we go in there, and it's just kind of like his family and friends were there, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like a fundraiser where it was just like, well, the owner's family, and then his close friends who helped him like set up the place even.
This is a Bryce Jackson situation where he said it's open to everyone, and then you realize you're the only outsiders there.
Yes, pretty much. There was one other group that were a couple that we noticed that were outsiders, and they left at 9:30. They didn't even make it to the raffle at 11. They didn't make it to the champagne.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I got $100 worth of like food and drinks, but it's definitely an interesting story because like. Oh, also, like, the bathroom didn't have a mirror in it. Like, everything was, like, still being set up. And then they were like, oh, yeah, like, pour your own drinks. Like, here's, like,
Pour your own
just like
drinks
just like
at the
come
bar.
behind the bar and do it.
That's like the 75% of the function of this place. What do you mean you don't have bartenders?
Well, they're still waiting to pass a health inspection, so I think they technically aren't allowed to serve alcohol. But people, because they don't have it yet, because it's a pre-opening, so we were cracking open bottles of wine, and they did make some really strong alcoholic cocktails. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. My head hurts.
Yeah, so we did get pretty lit. There were no TVs, so like we didn't see like the like it actually turn midnight like on the New Year's Eve show or whatnot. Like we just trusted that somebody in the bar was counting down properly, I guess.
The food was they made a fuck ton of sliders that were like Hawaiian steamed rolls, and ham maybe was on it, I think.
What the dog doing?
Oh no. Good old 2-ingredient Costco sliders.
They had like a bowl of like onions and
Immune,
stuff.
what did you eat? Just bread?
So like they had those sliders, and then like on another table they had there was desserts. Their cookies were actually really good. But then the like vegetarian like option for food was they had pita bread, they had couscous, they had like 2 different types of hummus, and then like some vegetables. So I assume the concept was like kind of like make a pita. There's no silverware though, so like it's kind of just like a mess in like a little bowl. But I mean, it was good. I mean, it's fine.
Like they served couscous with no silverware. I didn't. How am I supposed to eat this? Like I put it on my bread, I guess.
That's what I did. Country boys make do.
He needs some milk.
But then the owner was getting lit. He also apparently is an author of a cocktail book, and we each got a signed copy of this cocktail book. And Sweaty Gumbo made him write poems in everybody's, and one of them literally says, "Hey, do your best. This isn't a poem." Like he didn't even want to make a poem.
Yeah, I think he was tired of our shit, and not that we were even like that awful. Like we talked to him like twice, and we were like some of the last people in the bar. So.
It's very odd, but the drinks were strong, and then we went to another bar afterwards and got more drunk. So,
how fun! We spent our night at a lovely, potentially country club restaurant. It was too dark out; we couldn't see the golf course, but we kept squinting. Like, I think there's a golf course out there. I think we're at a country club.
You could just feel the golf, like like the aura of golf.
It had that energy of like, I don't think this place is really as nice as it's supposed to be. I think this is a golf course restaurant. And then we went home and spent the night with our Animal Crossing villagers. So this one's to you, Shino.
Shino? Who's Shino?
Shino. She's one of the new ones. She's an ibex.
I forgot they added new ones.
And ibex, you were wondering how we're going to get back to the World of Warcraft. Well, we did. This is my APB, everyone. Remember Turbulent Time Ways?
Oh my god. I just had a crisis yesterday about Turbulent Time Ways. I did the first one, like when it first came in, because it was like the what was it? Was it BFA? Is that the new one that was added?
Yeah, because we were all excited for BFA, and then it's just like, and remember, you got to do this 4 more times. And yeah, I assume you, like me, forgot.
Because it was like the holidays for like 2 weeks basically, so then I was like, shit, like did I miss too many weeks that I can't finish it? But like I think they purposely gave us a bunch of extra weeks because I think it looks like it goes all through January now.
Yes, it goes till February. There was an 8. I want to say 8th. So I mean we're cutting it close, but you still have time. I got my guy Randleman through it, and actually. Ass to lips. I put him through it as well during his leveling journey. What a hoot. It's Cataclysm ones right now, which means they're all pretty short.
Oh, okay, nice. I gotta hop on this train because I also only have 1 week in, and I think we're 4 weeks in now. Gotta do that. I need to kill Astalips to get the Goblin title for Warlord of Draenor.
He was a lot lower than I thought. He was only 60. So I said, So, yeah, that's my other endorsement is if you're trying to level a character not through Legion Remix, if you do this event and just do dungeons, it goes lickety-split. He did 5 dungeons and he got 20 levels.
Holy shit.
Guy is level 80 now.
Wow, I didn't know it was that good in WoW Yum.
Yeah, I didn't know that was such a viable way to level. Do we have like a global XP boost happening right now?
I don't think so. I think you get an XP boost if you're doing the event. Once you get 4 dungeons down, you get an XP boost. But by the time he did that, he was like level 76.
Oh my god. Yeah, because we could do Turbulent Timeways on different characters, right? Like, I could, like, take in, like, Tapeworm and level him up that way if I wanted to, and then take in somebody else the next week?
Yes, you can do that. I think they patched out the ability to get it every week. Or I'm sorry, like multiple times per week. Because that's what I was doing, was I was doing it on 4 characters, and they're like, oh, you did 4 out of 5. I think you only get 1 credit per thing, but you can do it on like 5 different characters.
What else? I need to get my Koreshi Raps. No, not my Koreshi Raps. I need to get my rep up with the Rushies.
Koreshi rep.
The Koreshi rep. This is the general 11.2 people.
Yep.
I guess, yeah, because we would have all done the raid together.
Yeah, I just wanna. I'm actually close to getting their max for now, and I hit like, I think I was 10 and I hit 15 like the other week, and then I just kind of stopped. I just wanted the decor, but there's more decor I gotta get.
Honestly, decor is definitely going to be one of the main things that like convinces me to grind reps again. Like I feel like I said this on the show a few times recently that like over the last like 2 expansions, I feel like I have not cared about some of the reps. Like I just don't feel the need to get exalted with them, which is odd because like for the longest time I was just like max out all of the ones that, you know, were available to us in like the current content.
And they took away the power and gave it furniture.
Yeah, it's not even that they directly give me stuff that I need. That's my biggest thing of just like, I see it and it's like, well, I gotta do that. Like it's something to do. But I guess, I don't know. I know a lot of people that are not as stringent to doing it. So Blizzard, I guess, decor items are what they're doing, but you got to do something because people aren't doing your groups anymore.
Yeah, stick some books on them. I did Flame Radiance for books and for the Dark Heart, so
yeah, just tie a cool ass decor piece to it, and I will do it.
Have you guys made any house changes? I kind of stopped touching my house. I'm kind of waiting for is pre-patch me to get more house levels, or is that in midnight?
I'm seeing stuff in midnight, at least level 5. They're promising us a terrace room, a moonlit terrace that will just be in midnight. And then Endeavors and a bunch of other stuff just says, is coming soon, but I assume it's midnight itself. So yeah, I mean, everyone was very excited to do housing, but I think we've all just hit the wall of limitations.
Yeah, although I know like some people, and I'm eventually going to get there too, I think, that just keep getting inspired by like ideas or things they see and then just like completely redo their house again or redo a room. So I haven't gotten there yet, but I still am saving like TikToks and liking posts of places that, you know, are giving me ideas. I kind of eventually think I will do an overhaul of some of my rooms. But like what's funny is that, you know, a lot of people have made like Christmas trees in their player house, and much like in real life, I am procrastinating on taking it down.
I mean, especially so, because in real life, it's just like, oh, the vibes are off, and then I have to grab it and take it somewhere or pack it away. This one's like, yeah, I have to individually remove every single bush. This stinks. And then I just have a bunch of items I don't know what to do with.
Maybe I'll leave it up all year round, like Aaron's little Christmas village.
Yes, I'm very excited to maybe put that away. But then, like we said, it'll just be a big empty spot. So it's like, what do I put there now? Aw, gee.
More figurines.
More titty figurines. I got a Janemba for the holidays, and he's causing an elbow room problem. We had to move things around. There was a lot of discussion regarding it.
Oh, I gotta get you back that game I took from you too.
Did you really? I did take a solid look around after you left. I was like, okay, let's see here. What did they steal? And I didn't see anything immediately that jumped out, but I guess you'll have to let me know what it is and if I'll truly care.
Yeah, I guess if you haven't noticed, maybe you won't care, you know? We got the pre-patch, right? January 21st. Talk about that yet?
Yeah, I don't think I'm trying to remember like before the sexiest took over last episode. What did we even talk about in that first like 15-20 minutes? We talked about like some of the changes that were happening to housing, and I think that might have been it.
That was it. Yep, just news that came about housing levels. So, yes, tell me, pre-patch is on its way just 3 weeks from now. Oh boy.
Also, I didn't actually take anything from your house. It was a rib. It was a ruse.
Ah, jeez. Ah, pickles. You had me looking.
I figured.
I felt like my man Rockwell. Someone was watching me. I don't feel safe in my home no more because I know that they took something and ran out the door.
Running out the door to January 21st with pre-patch, and it brings with it Demon Hunter Devourer Specialization and Void Elf Demon Hunters. So that's fun. You get to mess around with range Demon Hunter, mid-range Demon Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, I will definitely give it a go. I mean, I will... Oh, so is this also the time period when Lemix is over, right? So Flaxseed will have been brought over to the real world of Yum, which is perfect. Then she can just try out this new spec.
Yeah, and it's interesting, too, because... I mean, there are some changes coming to the class in general, but it's funny when a class that had 2 specs now has 3 specs, because it means that the talent tree is kind of changing up a little bit. They took one of the things from the tanks and gave them the new one coming in called Annihilator. But also what's weird, and they haven't done this for any other classes yet, but both Devourers and Havoc Demon Hunters can use the Fellscarred hero talent. And, you know, a lot of it's just like Flame and Fellfire and stuff. But they actually reskinned all that stuff for Devourer to be like purple and like voidy instead of being Fell. So, like, they should do that for other classes, I feel like, that have shared that kind of spec with stuff.
Huh. Yeah, that's interesting that they did that. I mean, I think it's cool that they did that. I guess it would be like if like Mage had like a type of one where they would just change the aesthetics and visuals of it between like frost and fire spells. But like, isn't that the whole point of that one hero? It's just called Frostfire.
It says you'll be able to gain access to new Void Elf Demon Hunter combination through a short quest line as part of the Midnight pre-expansion content update. So another little quest, I guess you could... I don't know if that's related to the story, if that'll just be like a side thing, like, you know, off in Dornagal or something. Oh, with pre-patch comes all of the changes to your class. So new rotations. Yeah, things are changing up drastically.
That's going to be a real scary time because I don't know a single class that they've left like manageable. They have gotten rid of no fewer than 5 buttons from Fire Mage. And I feel like we were one of the shorter lists that they had. It's going to be really weird. And I don't know. Simplifying the buttons is good by me. Having done this experiment in Legion and played a bunch of classes where it's like, I have no use for this. Too many buttons. I guess I'm always okay with having fewer. But like, is this too few?
We'll see. I'm actually unsure where they left off when they were editing all the classes, because I haven't checked those patch notes in like a minute. So I don't know if they've given stuff back or if everyone's still super dialed back or not. It does say across all classes, talent trees have been rebuilt with fewer mandatory filler points and more paths that support specific play styles. So maybe you'll be able to pick up better stuff that you couldn't get before.
Joke's on y'all. I only play with one button anyways.
Ha 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 ha! That's the BM Hunter lifestyle, baby! I've got animal jump and I've got gun, and those are the two things.
Oh, but like actually, like jokes aside, like when I've just been like speeding through the order hall campaigns, I've just been using the one button mode for these.
Oh yeah,
because like I don't really care to, because like okay, first off, it's always kind of pissed me off trying to do like some kind of like rotation or figure something out for a new class that you don't know, but like you don't have all the spells yet because you're level like 10 or whatever. I'm like, I don't know, it just has always annoyed me.
I vastly prefer learning quote the character through that. Like I will randomly, like I'll switch to a different spec on a character and I'll see all the new things load in, and I said, nope, I actually don't know how these go with each other, so I'm not even going to try. I'm too scared. If I'm playing a new spec, it has to be from a child who was just born.
You want one of those fresh baby buns.
Exactly. Also, because I refuse to look at internet people do it. Like, I know those guides are very helpful for, like, here's how to play this. You do this, this, and this, but that's just too jarring to me. So I grow up with it, or I just haphazardly do it at, like, 40% efficiency.
We are having a stat and item squish. Stat and item level squish is probably what that means to say.
We're having a Staten Island squish. Everyone on Staten Island, all the characters are going to New York, and we're smushing them down.
Under our big toes.
Yeah. If you haven't done Brawlers Guild yet, I would maybe do it before the 21st. Who knows? Maybe all of a sudden you'd become insanely hard with these stat squishes. I foresee a lot of bugs and a lot of weird things happening.
Hey, you never know. Maybe they'll squish it in a way that's beneficial and, like, we'll roll over these things. That could happen, right? Like,
it's already pretty easy.
I haven't even tried yet. I haven't stepped foot in the Brawlers Guild yet. Although, like, I was never, like, the biggest brawl head, like y'all were. I mean, especially Slide, I feel like, but...
Loser.
Oh!
I'm sorry. I don't mean to bully you, but loser.
Loser.
Come on, Immune. If even I can get it, you can do it. You can do it. Just watch out for old Meat. Well, I guess Meatball's not an issue for you because you can run.
He can fucking run and shoot all goddamn day. It pisses me off.
Fuck you. You're the worst. You're the worst.
You stink.
Boo! You stink!
I'm just gonna do it as Holy Priest just to spite y'all.
Yeah, right. User interface updates is happening. A lot of, the great add-on pruning or whatever is happening. Okay, transmog updates. This is going to be the big one, actually. This will be the big fucking change. It's going to knock everyone's socks off or make everybody put their socks back on because they're mad about it.
At this point, it's too expensive to take my socks off, was the last we heard of this. They're going to be charging me several $1,000s to remove my socks.
And then if you want to put them back on later, don't even think about it. You'll have to take out a loan.
Exactly, yeah. You have to make a decision about your socks the moment January 21st happens.
So as a reminder for what is coming with these transmog changes. First off, gear slots. So the clown suit can be dead if you so deem it. I think. No, we changed it so you can apply and save an appearance to the game. To the gear slot instead of the gear. So I don't think it is an option. I think it does just happen. What if you want it? What if you want the clown suit option? So basically, like, your armor won't change when you put on a new piece. Like when you put on a fresh piece, it'll stay what you transmogged it to. Equipping new shoulders won't overwrite the transmog appearance you previously set. The new gear will simply inherit the look defined for that slot. You will still need to pay a gold cost anytime you update the outfit, but you won't have to visit a transmog vendor to fix your look whenever you collect and equip new gear, saving you both time and gold on your adventures, it says.
So, my thing is that, like, I feel like overall it's good because, like, then... Well, actually, I don't know, because, like, I kind of feel like it's become a part of my identity here, where at the beginning of a patch, I choose a mog, a set that I like, I mog into it, and then just as I get new pieces, I just look jank as fuck because I have, like... a really mismatched shit from different like areas and whatnot, and then it looks really bad. And I'm like, that's the point, I thought. So I don't know. And then my other thought is that, like, I feel like I might actually forget what some of these pieces actually look like. You know what I mean? I feel like when I do have to put on a new piece of gear, then I would like highlight it for me. I was like, oh, okay, so that's what these new shoulders look like, and then I would proceed to go mog them. But like, if it just automatically mogs them, then I might not ever know what new shoulders look like. You know?
Yeah, it's nice to have like a little testing. To, you see, you put something on, you're like, oh, these are what that looks like. Okay, I'll remember that for later. Now I'm gonna have to actually just look at all my stuff. I guess I can always just right click and like put it on my model, I guess.
No, too much work.
November 2025, they had some transmog beta updates. I don't know if we talked about this or not. It says the outfit slot unlocks are warband wide. They previously were not warband wide, which means that you had to buy on each character, and that's not the case now. So that's nice. And they've reduced the pricing. We're planning to reduce the cost to save a full outfit by about 60%. So that's good. Because it was expensive before, right? Remember, we were like, oh my god, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, like an arm and a leg, literally.
I don't remember what the hell it said it was going to be, though. And they're significantly reducing the cost to unlock slots. The overall cost to unlock outfit slots will be reduced by about 80%. Okay, so this shit will not be as expensive as they made it.
I forget what order of magnitude it was. Like, how expensive were those additional slots? I feel like the first two were free, and then maybe the third one was cheaper. But then I remember like some of the like later ones being like, what was it, like tens of thousands of gold?
If I remember correctly, it like the final one might have been 10K, but I want to say it was like 1, 2, 5, 8, 10. I think it was never mind then.
It was 3 is 100, so first two are free. Slot 3 is 100 gold, slot 4 is 500, slot 5 is 1,000, slot 6 5,000. Slot 7 is 10K, then 15K, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and the last 3 are 100K, or they were before the reductions.
Oh, so to take these ones and then reduce them by about 80%, you said, is what they were estimating?
Yeah, so that's fucking, it'll be cheap as fuck in comparison. And I guess outfit slots, save a full slot costs 5,700 gold. So that would have been how much transmogging your stuff would have cost. It would have cost 6K every time to change all of your a full set. And now that's been reduced by, I forgot what number it was, 60% maybe?
Okay, well, I mean, like, that's still good, I guess. I mean, I feel like those prices were very steep, and I feel like I've always felt this way. I feel like T-Mog is something where I'm like, I just have never really understood why they needed to make it a gold sync, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, because I feel like whenever you see, like, most sinks are made of porcelain, right? These are some steel sinks.
My aunt's sink was made of marble, but then
Wow.
her husband cheated on her, so she had to get out of there.
Was he an ant eater?
He was an ant cheater, and then her husband after that was an ant beater. I hope he rots. And he cheated on my aunt.
Well, did she
with
deserve
the
it,
neighbor.
or was she cool?
No,
Oh,
no.
was the neighbor
no,
hot?
She doesn't deserve it.
How hot's your
The
aunt?
neighbor was... you know what? I never really sat down and thought about that. Probably 6.
How hot
let's say
was the uncle?
Like 3. He was a loser guy, but he was like Tim of Pizza Hut. He was the heir to the Pizza Hut fortune.
Damn.
Oh, so they were in it for that T-Mog money, you know?
Exactly. She said, "I like to wear funny outfits when I go into raid, so I had to get the financial backing of Tim Pizza Hut." But then Tim Pizza Hut got with some woman with a giant blonde mullet. There you go. I almost said
Oh my
mohawk, but that is
I
not
was
it.
it was a beehive.
A beehive too. It was a real old hairdo,
Damn.
and he was really rude, and I didn't like him. And also, his son would show up to familial events, and he was really strung out on drugs.
Oh my god.
And we don't do a lot of drugs in this family, so doing them at all is scary, let alone being very, very strung out on them.
Hey everybody, if you're single looking to mingle and you want a hot single aunt in your area, email us at donotrelentlpod@gmail.com.
Nope. Sorry,
We'll set you up.
gotta shut that one down. She's had 3 marriages and each one continuously gets worse. So we're just we've all agreed that she's hanging up the cape. She's a grandma now.
So what you're saying is that like she just needs to outsource, and that's what we're here for. We are going to matchmake for her since she obviously needs a little assistance.
Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna have a very vigorous vetting process for your aunt. I think we could do it.
I trust the DN Army, but if I hear tell that her daughter has to pick her up from Massachusetts again to flee a husband and then hide in a bunker for a week, I'm gonna be real upset.
Jesus. All right, well, see, guys, the bar's pretty high, you know? If you want to be Aaron's uncle, think about that. Think of you could be Aaron's uncle.
And that is our first giveaway of 2026.
Follow the show, write a review, and we'll give you my aunt's digits. No, she's a grandma now. She's happy living her life at home with her, I was going to say 2 dogs, but one just recently died.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, this story keeps getting worse.
Okay, so should we get her a
And
dog
the one that's alive licks her feet at night. And that was the first thing I thought about was when she revealed, like, this dog died. I thought, why couldn't it have been the ankle licker?
Why couldn't the feet... Wait, sorry. It licks other people's feet or its own feet?
No, apparently that's part of their ritual at night is I get into bed, little guy gets under the covers, and he blasts off on my feet.
No, how long?
Until they both fall asleep.
Until he... I do think that the discussion was till he tuckers out.
What the fuck? What if he's like... you ever in Kenan and Kel 2 Has It Better Than None when Kenan woke up from the bed that was on all night and his hair was standing up straight? What if she falls asleep and like the bed is just like absolutely covered in like a pool of like spit because he never stopped? Or like just lets her feet raw.
She doesn't have feet when she wakes up.
My nubs!
Oh, god damn it, Sparky.
How did we get here?
You can hear more silly billies like that at patreon.com/do-not-relent. Because this show is supposed to be about the World of Warcraft. So I'm going to bring it back and say, hey, audience, it's literally too late for you. The time has passed. But you, gentlemen, did you visit our great father Winter this year?
Yes, but very late. I was probably one of his last visitors because I was like, shit, fuck, I thought I missed that too. I thought I missed that. I thought I missed Turbulent Timelines, but no, I was just in time for both. Got my presents, got one go at the Grinch, and I was lucky enough to get a toy like I didn't have, so, you know, it's a good wild Christmas for me.
Wow, you did what'd you get from the Grinch? Did you get the May Blaster? No, loser.
Unfortunately not. That's what I'm always chasing, you know. I do want that. I got some like it was some like pet companion thing that was like I forget its name. It might have been called Clockwork. Like is like a little mech guy. And I was like, okay, this is cute, I guess. But I don't know.
I opened it. No, I opened it. I forgot what it was, so you remind me.
Yeah, this year you will receive a number of things, including the rolling snowball toy. Hop on a big snowball, and you can roll into people for a little bit. I did it exactly once, and much like every toy, I said, okay, good to know. No, I'll never see you again. Then you get a little snowman guy that I forgot I had put on. This is a battle pet. So when I went home, I said, oh, there's a little snowman. How'd you get here? And then he kept following me. And for some reason, I thought it was a debuff someone put on me before I realized maybe 15 minutes later, oh, that's my pet. I was like, who cursed me in Ironforge that this little man is following me?
And you're like, oh, it was me. I cursed me.
And the last thing is the Jubilant Snowman costume, which is you can just turn into a snowman that throws snowballs at your friends. And for whatever reason, the reporting by DNR favorite Squishay features this photo of them doing snowman blackface. Coal face. What happened,
no.
Squishay? Why is the picture black? Why'd you put that on there?
Wait, yeah, what is that?
I'm sorry. The image is of Tiny Snow Buddy doing blackface.
It looks like it broke. The texture is like, what the fuck?
Especially because like you can see like parts of it that's like is white, but then yeah, I don't know. It's like who did this? Is this a Wowhead thing?
It was Wowhead, and I guess it was like, the article is like, we got this from Thai servers, like Taiwanese servers. So I guess it was a real sneaky look at it, but it's like, Squishay, fix the image. Why Tiny Snow Buddy is doing a racial crime here. Stop that. Stop besmirching him.
Hey, speaking of besmirching, you guys did the Pandaren starting. No, not the starting zone. The Heritage Armor.
Yeah, I did. A few weeks ago, I think I did it the same day that we had our like book club for the last WoW book. But I liked it. I thought it was a grand old time. I don't think we haven't talked about it yet, have we?
No, we haven't, and that's what I was going to say. Is as the Heritage Armor guy, this ranks as one of the best ones.
Yeah, I just thought it was a fun time. The only downside is that you are forced to spend time with all of our arch nemesis G fucking Firepaw. That's the only downside of this quest line.
And the worst is that there's a stay and listen at the end
too, and it pissed me off. I'm like, Blizzard, why do you make him the good guy in this? Yeah,
Isa Cloudsinger is like, we should beat the monkeys, and he's like, I don't know, like the monkeys are okay guys. This is the one time that the Hosen are okay. Those fuckers are still a menace. Mark my words, Isa.
Yeah, it's like the storyline makes Isa just look dumb and maybe a little racist against the Hosens, and G comes off as looking cool because I guess like a baby panda just made a friend with the Hosens and they wanted to come join for the festival as well. So basically, the entirety of the storyline is just like you working with now grown up Lily, I guess, basically to set up for this festival, and then the festival itself was just kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of opportunities to walk around and like stay and listen and talk to people, which I really appreciate. They don't like boot you out at the end, including an interaction that made me really smile because at one point towards the end, you roll up on Lily and she's talking to the grave of Strongbow, which is a comic book character from Pearl of Pandaria, the weirdly cropped Pandaria comic that I and only I own. So I was like, no way! Strongbow reference in big 2025? And my bank account said yes. Thank you for spending $50 on this in 2017.
How many people could you stay and listen and talk to with? Like, was it similar to that Ardenweald party that we had?
Less than that, just because I feel like there were like, well, but it's still a decent amount. I think like almost everyone that was there had some kind of interaction, I think.
Yeah, all the named characters. So like Lily, you could talk to her. Isa and G Firepaw, you could talk to them. In which they're pretty much like, oh, after this, we're going to go roll in the hay. And I said, no, don't besmirch yourself, Isa. Stay strong.
Listen to that goober.
You could talk to Chen Stormstout and his brother, Dave Stormstout. Lily's father was revealed, and it was the biggest. Well, his name wasn't Dave, but it was just like Joe Stormstout.
Oh, yeah. No, he's in the Heritage Armor, too. Or he's in the Heritage Armor. He's in the monk opening quest. I saw him, and I was like, wait, is that Lily's dad? She has a dad? I thought her dad was Chen.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess I didn't pay attention anytime I've been to the monk place, because this was his first reveal, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's just a guy who works at a noodle shop. And it's like, why would you think I'm anything more? Like, I'm not an adventurer. I'm a guy that works at a noodle shop.
Yeah, I just really like the story of this. It was fun. I thought it was cool too. Like there was at least one that I can remember, like little cutscene too. This fucking like what was it? It was like Lore Walker Cho like flying in on a dragon. It was pretty badass.
Oh yeah, which is crazy because he's like, I hardly visit the turtle, and I was like, isn't that your job to kind of go all around the land and talk to people? To be like, oops, sorry, haven't been here in 10 years.
Well, because I think also part of like I guess the storyline in this was that the turtle had been traveling, I guess. Like it was like so like now they've moved it back to near Pandaria again. And that was like part of like the main story, I think. Or it was just implied. I don't know if it was just for the festival. I don't know.
Well, it was just like going haywire and just going where it wanted, taking other people with it.
Well, I think the turtle is not as easily accessed as maybe we adventurers are able to, because like a monk can just go to it. But I guess the implication is that if you live in mainland Pandaria, it's like, when's the last time you've seen Shen Xiao? It's like, I've literally never seen him.
Jesus.
Oh, but my highlight of it all was
Top two?
yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's go. Yeah, let's go into top two. Top two, bottom boot, medium boot here. I'll go first, and I have a top two. And it's from this Heritage Armor quest. First off, the quest in general, as we just said, I loved it. My favorite of them that I've done. But the reward was amazing. It's a toy, and it is a fucking hot air balloon that you can like fly up really high in.
Oh yeah,
and control, and like you and like probably like 3 or 4 friends can just like chill in it as you like slowly control it to like fly over wherever. So I was just like chilling above Dornagal with it. It was like really cool. I'll send a picture in host chat of just like this like the scope of it. It's, like, legitimately crazy.
You can do Balloon Day just anywhere outside. That's actually really powerful.
You can fly yourself?
Yeah, much better than any other Heritage Armor quests, like little bonus thing.
And then I know that it probably has some shooters, but I legitimately like the armor too. I think it's cool, and like the different colors of it too for like Horde Alliance neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I really love this Heritage Armor quest and this toy. I'm going like it's the first time in a while I've taken a toy and then like it's on my bars now. You know, like that's how monumental this toy is to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's the dead ringer.
But Aaron, what do you got?
Well, I have a medium moot, I'm afraid.
Medium mood, I'm afraid.
Medium moot, I'm afraid.
I was really having the time of my life doing Legion Remix things because that is the easiest way to get all of the very depressing, not worth it January Traders Post items to fast pass to getting your 1,000 for those. And I was cooking on Growlina and I was like, oh, this is so fun. She's really cool. And then I looked at my buff bar and it's like, you're moving 300% faster. You're doing 5,000% more damage. And it's like, she will really only ever be as cool as she is for like the next 2 weeks. And then after that, she becomes a standard Yum character. And she won't be deleted, but she'll probably just be forgotten. She'll be put in like my 4th warband screen.
We should be able to take our unused alts and store them in our homes, like decor, but they have to reach a certain age of being old before you can access them.
Our unused alts, so like I would go and Trilini's just sitting at my kitchen table like, hello, this is all I'll ever do now.
I mean, it would be cool if you could just like make your alts like NPCs in your house or on your plot, walking around, and then they'd be like, you know, I feel like the golden goose of this podcast is like the concept of Growlina in the kitchen frying an egg, you know?
Come on, Blizzard! You won't let me get any bottles for the bar. I've seen pans. You even use them for like for weapon models. Let me fry an egg.
Yeah,
Come
wait,
on.
what the fuck? Give us the pans. People are making pans out of candlesticks.
Let Vados sleep under my bed. There was no room for me anywhere else.
I would make a jail cell and lock up my stinky people in the basement. Oh, I can make horde characters and lock them up in a internment camp.
Yeah, I can make a torture chamber and just really just work something out. Yeah, fuck you! As I'm just like stabbing Misty-eyed, he's like, why? You were me once. But Slidewhistle, tell us what's your TTBBMM?
I guess I'm gonna give a top 2 to the Mobies, the Moby clan out there holding it down in Mechanome Land. Top 2. They cool. There's a lot more Mobies to come. I can make a Death Knight. Although I don't really understand how a Mechanome Death Knight. How does that time frame work out again? Like, where were the Death Knights getting the bodies from?
He can die.
But like,
he can die.
But they stopped the resurrection at a certain point. Like, you can't make a.
Well, they bought them, didn't they? In what's it called? When they got new bodies, that was like, instead of stealing dead bodies, now they just buy them. So someone on the Arcturus paid 5,000 gold for Moby 2's body, and then they brought it back.
Okay. Well, why can't they do it to Evokers yet? That's what I want. I want to see an undead Evoker.
It's not a matter of they can't; they just don't. Like, you asked Darian Mogray, and he was like, "No, those lizards are icky.
No lizard people in the army.
No scalies here."
It's actually really fucked him up because sometimes Evokers die in their visage form, so they're just beautiful people. So they said, "Okay, we need to thoroughly vet all of our pretty corpses. Poke it with a stick for a little bit, and if you can see a scale." Then toss it out, throw it in the bay, throw it off the Arcturus, and you just see it go and fall to the ground.
Just a big pile of lizard corpses out there. But yeah, that's my top 2. Short and sweet, just like Moby 5.
Just like all the Mobies.
Well, let's listen to my favorite Moby song. I guess I'll discover whatever that was tomorrow, as I announce our patrons. Their names include Ahoy Vince, Azarian, Digital Dave, Essingralina to say, "For the Horde." Misket the Orchid Orc. Mitch wants to remind everyone that Rathian isn't daddy, he's a literal child. Crucifix, Alternator, Chris M, Saracen Hawk, Justin, give me back my PhD, Arcane, Remy.
Every time I hear Chiodos, I get a full boner, and I wanted to hop off the bike before I poked you in the back.
Kick Puncher, Sugar Bear.
Time is money, friend.
Dr. Foster, Grumpy Old Shaman, Dex, Jerome, Ollie, Adorno, Gershom.
If you want pretty house, why you play ugly faction?
Duff, the Horde Pooper Cooper, Calcus, Audio Jungle. YouTube said we can't. I don't even know if we have Russian fans, but this one got us in trouble. So Audio Jungle, Cilantro, Alex A, Vanderlyle.
Have a nice day!
And Will, aka Tire, Trade Chat's Fallen Father.
If you want to join those lovely patrons, we have a Patreon at patreon.com/do-not-relent. $5 a month will get you the episode. There's 100 of them, and we're making another one today. It's going to be a good one. We're going to talk about, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be the secret to longevity forever. Who knows? Tune in. Send us an email if you want to be Aaron's uncle at do-not-relent-pod@gmail.com. Applications are still open, must like wet feet. Well, what about you guys? Where can they find you on the internet?
Well, you can find me, Alex or Immunization, on the Twitter at New Era Alex or on Blue Sky at Immunization. You can find all of our podcast links by going to do-not-relent.com.
You can find me, Aaron the Human, at the Bigacheesy on twitters.com. You can watch me play Vigigrams at twitch.tv/AaronDNR. And don't worry about that wet feet thing. That dog is 15 years old. Stick it out for a little bit, brother. The little shitty ones last a little longer, but he won't be here for a long time.
I have a joke I was going to tell, but I'm going to save that for the podcast after this one.
Listen to hear the 1-2 punch. Here's the setup. And listen, pay us $5 for the execution.
Or maybe I'll just make that one free. We'll make that a free voice sample. Just that one line. Okay, and remember, goodbye.
Another down! Do not relent!
Do Not Relent is a podcast within the 3HNC network, representing U.S. Proudmoore's premier podcasts.
That was a very good wish.